Thonburi Kingdom. Taksin the Great enthroned himself as a Thai king in 1767. The capital and many of its territories lay in chaos after the war. The former capital was occupied by the Burmese garrison army, and 5 local leaders declared themselves overlords, including the lords of Sakwang-buri, Phitsanulok, Pimai, Shanthaburi, and Nakhon-si Thammarat. Chow Tak, a capable military leader, proceeded to make himself a lord by right of conquest, beginning with the legendary sack of Shanthaburi. Based at Shanthaburi, Chow Tak raised troops and resources, and sent a fleet up the Chao Phraya to take the fort of Thonburi. In the same year, Chow Tak was able to retake Ayutthaya from the Burmese only 7 months after the fall of the city. Chow Tak then crowned himself as Taksin and proclaimed Thonburi as temporary capital in the same year. He also quickly subdued the other warlords. His forces engaged in wars with Burma, Laos, and Cambodia, which successfully drove the Burmese out of Lan Na in 1775, captured Vientiane in 1778, and tried to install a pro-Thai king in Cambodia in the 1770s. In his final years there was a coup, caused supposedly by his insanity, and eventually Taksin and his sons were executed by his longtime companion General Chao Phraya Chukri, the future Rama I. He was the first king of the ruling Chukri dynasty and founder of the Ratanakosin Kingdom on April 6, 1782. Modernization and centralization. Ratanakosin Kingdom. Under Rama I, 1782 to 1809, Ratanakosin successfully defended against Burmese attacks and put an end to Burmese incursions. He also created suzerainty over large portions of Laos and Cambodia. In 1821, Briton John Crawford was sent to negotiate a new trade agreement with Siam, the first sign of an issue which was to dominate 19th-century Siamese politics. Bangkok signed the Burney Treaty in 1826, after the British victory in the First Anglo-Burmese War. Anuvang of Vientiane, who mistakenly held the belief that Britain was about to launch an invasion of Bangkok, started the Lao Rebellion in 1826, which was suppressed. Vientiane was destroyed, and a large number of Lao people were relocated to Korat Plateau as a result. Bangkok also waged several wars with Vietnam, where Siam successfully regained hegemony over Cambodia. From the late 19th century, Siam tried to rule the ethnic groups in the realm as colonies. In the reign of Mongkut, 1851 to 1868, who recognized the potential threat Western powers posed to Siam, his court contacted the British government directly to diffuse tensions. A British mission led by Sir John Boring, governor of Hong Kong, led to the signing of the Boring Treaty, the first of many unequal treaties with Western countries. This, however, brought trade and economic development to Siam. The unexpected death of Mongkut from malaria led to the reign of underage Prince Chulalongkorn, with Somdet Kayaphraya Sri Suriwangs, Chuang Bun Nag, acting as regent. Chulalongkorn, r. 1868 to 1910, initiated centralization, set up a privy council, and abolished slavery and the corvée system. The Front Palace crisis of 1874 stalled attempts at further reforms. In the 1870s and 1880s, he incorporated the protectorates up north into the kingdom proper, which later expanded to the protectorates in the northeast and the south. He established 12 krom in 1888, which were equivalent to present-day ministries. The crisis of 1893 erupted, caused by French demands for Laotian territory east of Mekong. Thailand is the only Southeast Asian nation never to have been colonized by a Western power, in part because Britain and France agreed in 1896 to make the Chao Phraya Valley a buffer state. Not until the 20th century could Siam renegotiate every unequal treaty dating from the Boring Treaty, including extraterritoriality. The advent of the Montan system marked the creation of the modern Thai nation-state. In 1905, there were unsuccessful rebellions in the ancient Patani area, Yuban Ratchathani, and Phrae in opposition to an attempt to blunt the power of local lords. The Palace Revolt of 1912 was a failed attempt by Western-educated military officers to overthrow the Siamese monarchy. Vajiravad, r. 1910 to 1925, responded by propaganda for the entirety of his reign, which promoted the idea of the Thai nation. In 1917, Siam joined the First World War on the side of the Allies. In the aftermath, Siam had a seat at the Paris Peace Conference and gained freedom of taxation and the revocation of extraterritoriality.